Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. From the belt, the pitch way outside. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rendon becomes the first out of the inning. Nomar Mazara comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-2. Runner goes for second. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now he'll throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Kemp. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Into the box, Matt Adams. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he takes ball 1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Jacoby
a swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses inside, 1-0. These Braves as they take the field here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit to first. Glove by Adams, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Matt Holliday standing in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging is Holliday as this one's on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Geraldo Oliveros. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Chop foul wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Belt has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 7.
So digging in now, Dansby Swanson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Just a bit low, ball 3. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1, and that misses for ball 4. Striding in, Rougned Odor. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Runners going. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 9th.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Pena. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside corner. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Ellsbury has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Gardner sprinting after it. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Another payoff pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Pena is on his way home. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in to try it again. Nomar Mazara 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Line drive to left. Ellsbury is going to have room out there as he puts. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Brandon.
And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 1-1. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And a fastball just a bit high.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Pena has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Matt Kemp.
Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Geraldo Oliveros. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Stepping in, Chase Headley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Chase.
Liner toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Starlin Castro.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Weak chopper up the line, but it's foul, strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 0-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Brian Pena looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Pitch inside, the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 1 down. Now to the plate, Matt Holliday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Now batting, first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Fielder, number 11. Ender.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Gardner, and that's the second out of the inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes sir, it's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Kemp.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off with the
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gary.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pena has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Matt Adams. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Matt Adams.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Ready once again, Geraldo Oliveros. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
The batter, number
Digging
7.
in and looking for more.
Shortstop.
Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt is over, makes the catch, and that'll Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder, Brett.
Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hit back toward the mound. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starlin Castro.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The relay throw, and he's safe. Ready for another chance. Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In there, 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Now batting,
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. And that misses, ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0.
And this one gets away. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. And no offer by Holliday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Odor. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Rougned Odor. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Rougned Odor.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Castro. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Pena. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nomar Mazara looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Headley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Mazzara. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Brett Gardner.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-2 now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Adam Warren will come on in relief.
Kemp, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Adams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Geraldo Oliveros. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Now batting, Dansby Swanson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That misses 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gardner is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Here's Starlin Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Little chopper back his way. A quick out number 1. Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Swanson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 2 with a
Designated
walk
hitter.
for him so far.
Matt Holliday.
From the stretch. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just
Now
that.
batting,
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Hicks rounds third and is striding for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Now in the box,
Up next
Gary
for the
Sanchez.
Yankees.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Brian Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ball 1. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's doubled and singled
Rendon.
in 4 at-bats in this contest. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Tommy Lane has been summoned here and will try to keep it.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 39, Tommy Lane.
Tommy Joseph will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Nope.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. So a big moment in the ball game here. Matt Kemp filling the tenses. Been someone here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Swing, line drive. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. Into the box. Matt Adams. He comes into this appearance. Derek Law takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Line hard toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2. At the plate, Geraldo Oliveros. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able. So striding in, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
The shortstop, number 18.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Here's Chase Headley. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Chase Headley.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Odor is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Right
into the box now, Brett Gardner. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So
The
coming to
batter,
the
number
plate,
14,
Starlin Castro.
second baseman,
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Castro.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Enrique Burgos takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Burgos.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest. Greg Bird.
Hitting for the Yankees, number 33.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ian Cole takes over on the mound now. He'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Chuck Ramirez will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Jaime Garcia. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate that he couldn't quite get that last out he needed in the ninth, but still, 8 2/3 innings of solid work. He deserves a lot of credit.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So here's Matt Kemp now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he takes ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Ready now, Geraldo Oliveros.
Designated hitter, Geraldo Oliveros.
Now the first pitch from CC. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts. Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get it.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Aaron Altair. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. So striding in, Ender Inciarte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Jacoby.
First pitch fastball off the plate there. And and it's ball one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Line drive to center field, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. The swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On to first, and they get them both. Now at the plate, Greg Bird trying to get him started again following the double play. And that misses for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground, left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line toward the alley and left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And Kemp's throw comes in too late. He's in there at third. Here's Didi Gregorius looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Grounded to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll stand in now against C.C. Sabathia to get the inning started. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Rendon on his way to second. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Matt Kemp. Fernando Abreu.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 16.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Ready for another chance. Geraldo Oliveros. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Brandon Belt. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Belt on his way to second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Brett Gardner now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A flip on by Rodriguez, and there's one away. Standing in, Chase Headley. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul wide of first. One out and a runner on third. Hard hit ball to second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here's Starlin Castro. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He reached on a single in his first try. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Teheran sets. 0-1 on its way. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And stepping into the box, Tommy Joseph. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Tommy Joseph.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
At the plate, Aaron Altair. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up. And that misses ball one.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Hard liner to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Altair is on his way home. And a relay home. And he's safe. Settling in now, Sean Rodriguez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit hard to short. Gregorius takes it in. The throw will go to third. And he'll pull into second with one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A hit in 2 tries so far. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Aaron.
Hit out towards second. Rodriguez is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A base hit in his first trip. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Catcher,
1 for 1
Gary
after a single his first time up. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. Tell you what, he's got a good changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rendon. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On the ground for Headley at third, could be 2. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Geraldo Oliveros. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. From the stretch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
That's a ball.
That misses, 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Digging in now, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. Here's Chase Headley looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Aaron Altair. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He doubled earlier. Tommy Lane gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Into the box,
15,
Sean Rodriguez. He hit a sac fly earlier. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's Castro for one. Relay to first in time. And stepping up now, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Starlin.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Teron gets the sign. Here comes the 3-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Bird.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Ender.
And this is in the air now for Ellsbury out in left. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A shot to first base and caught there to end the. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gary.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate. Here's Chase Headley. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Chase Headley.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. In the air now, out to left. Kemp has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Oh, and Kemp's throw is a dandy. He is out at the plate. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a neck-high fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To short. Gregorius is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Geraldo Oliveros. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in once again, Tommy Joseph. He flew out in his last at-bat. Driven nicely into the gap. Oliveros rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here now is the catcher. Tyler Flowers. He's got 3 hits, including a double. Sean Hayward comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Brian Pena will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. This is line to left. Ellsbury has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Number 15, second base.
Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Rougned Odor will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a slider misses here, 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is fouled at the plate.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Down the first baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner scores from second, and he'll get in there safely. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's in there, base hit. And he is in there. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.